Rokkaku Yoshikata was a samurai head of the Rokkaku clan during Japan's Sengoku period. He was shugo and later daimyō of an area of southern Omi province. He served as castellan of Kannonji Castle. He later became a Buddhist monk, under the name Shōtei. Life of struggle. The son of Rokkaku Sadayori, Yoshikata fought in many of the battles for control of the Kyoto area during this period. In 1549, he became allied with Hosokawa Haramoto against Miyoshi Chokei, and succeeded his father as head of the family in 1552. After a number of victories against the Miyoshi, the tides turned. Yoshikata and his Hosokawa allies in service of the shogun Ashikaga Yoshiteru began to experience a string of defeats. In 1558, the shogun reconciled his differences with the Miyoshi clan, putting an end to the conflict. Seeing an opportunity, Azai Hisamasa of northern Omi invaded the Rokkaku territory. Defeated, the Azai clan was forced to become vassals to the Rokkaku. Yoshikata entered the Buddhist priesthood in 1559, passing on his status within the family to his son Rokkaku Yoshiharu, but remained active in the family's battles nevertheless. Yoshikata led his clan's forces to battle the following year against Azai Nagamasa, seeking to maintain his control over the Azai and the territory. He was sorely defeated in this, the Battle of Norada, which marked the beginning of the decline of the Rokkaku clan. In 1563, one of the chief vassals, Goto Katatoyo, killed someone inside Kannonji Castle. Distrust between the Rokkaku lords and the retainers reached the point that Yoshikata and his son were driven from the castle. They returned soon afterwards, however, through the mediation of daimyō Sadahide and daimyō Katahide. In 1565, the Rokkaku were again attacked by the Azai, and the invading forces were contained. Defeat. In 1569, Oda Nobunaga, in the service of Shogun Ashikaga Yoshiaki, asked the Rokkaku to join his army, and was refused. Defeated in the ensuing battle, the Rokkaku were driven from the castle. Settling in Koka, their clan effectively eliminated as daimyō. In 1570, the Rokkaku were defeated by Shibata Katsui at Shokoji Castle, and again at Bodaji Castle, eventually submitting to Nobunaga. At Nobunaga's orders, Yoshikata was imprisoned in a Shibi castle, held by Sakuma Nobumori. He escaped 4 years later, fleeing to Shigaraki. There, he lived in seclusion, aiding local movements, and the Ishiyama Honganji, against Nobunaga. Yoshikata died at the age of 74 in 1598. During his life, he studied archery under Yoshida Shigemasa, and began his own school of horsemanship, the Sasaki-yu, Sengoku period house codes. During the Sengoku period, Japan's social and legal culture evolved in ways unrelated to the well-known history of serial battles and armed skirmishes. A number of forward-looking daimyōs independently promulgated codes of conduct to be applied within a specific domain. Few examples of these daimyō-made law codes have survived, but the legal framework contrived by the Rokkaku clan remains amongst the small number of documents which can still be studied. 1567 Rokkaku Yoshikata issues Rokkaku Shikimoku. 1567 Rokkaku Yoshiharu, Yoshikata's eldest son, reissues Rokkaku Shikimoku.